Your luxury Airbnb is losing value every single day, even when it's empty. It's called physical entropy. Physical entropy is the natural degradation of your property over time. High-end vacation rentals face accelerated entropy. Constant guest turnover, heavy use, and inconsistent care mean your property value is declining 3 to 5% annually from preventable wear alone. Most hosts don't realize it until it's too late. Here's the reality. Luxury properties face faster degradation than regular homes because of frequent turnovers and inconsistent guest behavior. Every checkout means another layer of wear. Scuffed floors, stained linens, stressed appliances. The solution isn't to stop booking. It's to implement entropy prevention systems that protect your asset while it generates income.
Let's dive right in. You've poured serious money into a high-performance luxury property. But here is the shocking reality that most hosts completely miss. Your property value is likely declining by 3 to 5% every single year from entirely preventable wear and tear. Today, we're looking at a deeply scientific approach to property management. This is exactly what separates the elite operators from your average host. So, have you ever experienced what industry insiders actually call the physical entropy layer? Picture this scenario for a second. It's 11 p.m. on a Tuesday, you're fast asleep, and suddenly your phone rings. It's a VIP guest, and they are standing in the pouring rain outside your multi-million-dollar property because the $400 smart lock absolutely won't open. The digital app says the door is unlocked, right? But because of the coastal humidity, the wooden door frame has expanded by exactly a millimeter. The deadbolt is physically stuck. This is that exact painful moment where the illusion of luxury completely shatters. That is the physical entropy layer. It's the natural degradation of luxury properties over time due to frequent guest turnover. You see, high-end properties face super heavy use and accelerated wear simply because they contain incredibly complex, interconnected systems. Infinity pools, smart home automation, massive commercial-grade appliances. These are amazing selling points right up until the exact second they break. And believe me, they will break. You can't just throw software at a multi-million-dollar house and expect it to magically behave. This is where we see a violent collision between digital perfection and analog reality. Digitally, you might look absolutely flawless. APIs are humming, the Wi-Fi is incredibly stable, your management dashboard is all green. But physically, you're dealing with what's called tactile ambiguity. A door sticks, a custom bulb blows out, and then there's the squirrel paradox. You can easily automate a pricing calendar, but you absolutely cannot API call a squirrel that's stuffing walnuts into your HVAC vent. Software just cannot fix physical reality. The absolutely crucial point here is this. You didn't invest in a villa to become a full-time plumber or a graveyard shift customer service rep. Trying to manage this all yourself, that leads straight to severe host burnout. Take the subjective olfactory index, for example. Your house might look completely spotless, but if it has a strong clinical bleach smell, a guest brain instinctively flags the environment as cheap. That tiny sensory disconnect turns an investment designed to give you freedom into a 24/7 crisis. So to stop this, we have to implement elite entropy prevention systems. In this explainer, we're going to walk through 3 scientific pillars: high-impact touchpoints, preventive systems, and material strategy. Let's start with pillar 1, high-impact touchpoints. We need to identify those friction zones. Get this, a massive 80% of physical entropy happens within just 5 specific areas of your property. We're talking kitchen appliances, HVAC filters, plumbing fixtures, soft furnishings, and flooring. If you leave these unmaintained, the problems snowball fast, completely ruining the luxury experience. We have to defend these zones aggressively. Moving on to pillar 2, preventative systems. This is all about leveraging predictive analytics. Elite operators don't just guess. They utilize exact, computerized maintenance schedules to track the health trajectory of their assets. Instead of waiting for the AC unit to die midsummer, they use IoT thermal sensors that can catch a tiny half-degree temperature creep over 2 months. This system automatically schedules a cheap part replacement during a vacancy window, long before a catastrophic failure ever happens. And the data backs this up beautifully. Implementing these systematic, proactive checklists catches issues while they are still tiny. resulting in a staggering 40% reduction in emergency repair calls. It's practically a rule of physics. It is significantly cheaper to maintain a system in its early degradation phase than it is to replace the whole thing in the catastrophic phase. Prevention is profit, pure and simple. Finally, Pillar 3, Material Strategy. It's time to talk about commercial-grade upgrades. Notice the stark contrast in the choices elite operators make. Average hosts use standard commodity materials, things like residential carpets that trap odors, or super basic fabrics. Elite operators, they choose commercial-grade durability every single time. They use sealed hardwood, antimicrobial textiles, and they even deploy standardized high-end HVAC scent diffusers to engineer a premium sensory experience the literal second a guest opens the door. By upgrading to these specific high-performance materials, you reduce physical entropy by 40 to 60% over time. You are literally building a physical shield around your asset that repels wear and tear, which dramatically reduces the hours you spend dealing with tedious repairs. So let's pull all of this together. The asset governance formula is actually quite simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Step 1, identify those top 5 high-impact touchpoints we talked about. Step 2, implement your computerized preventative maintenance systems. And Step 3, upgrade your materials strategically to commercial-grade standards. This is exactly how you engineer a frictionless, totally hands-off, luxury cash machine. This is how you stop that 3 to 5% annual value bleed in its tracks. I'm going to leave you with this final provocative thought. Are you just doing glorified babysitting for a property, or are you actually running a distributed boutique hotel? The real difference isn't the square footage of the place, it's the operational infrastructure you have in place protecting the asset. Stop playing the commodity game and letting physical entropy quietly drain your investment. Take action and audit your property for entropy vulnerabilities today. What's the one system you can implement tomorrow to reclaim your time and truly protect your value?